runaway success of Deadpool and Wolverine has boosted Wesley Snipes' ego, if that was even possible, and now he's openly trying to undermine Mahershala Ali's reboot of Blade. And look, Wesley has no obligation to Mahershala. Like, he doesn't have to be supportive of the reboot. What I don't like about what Wesley's doing is that he's talking out of both sides of his mouth. Because in the movie, Wesley says this line:
"There's only been one Blade. There's only ever going to be one Blade."
And yet, moments after seeing the movie at Comic-Con for the first time, Wesley claimed,
"He's got all my blessings and support."
Now, if you want to say that that was Blade the character saying that, not Wesley saying that, well, Wesley implies in that Entertainment Weekly interview at Comic-Con that Mahershala doesn't have the stuff to play Blade.
You need a lot of secret sauce to do the Blade thing, man. Good luck.
That's a good luck, like, you're going to need it. And then, in the same breath...
You're my man, though, you know.
Then on August 1st, Wesley posted the quiet thing out loud. He snapped a screenshot of Fortress of Solitude's article that called for Mahershala Ali's Blade movie to be cancelled and Wesley Snipes' Daywalker to be brought into the MCU. Wesley posted it on Instagram with the caption, "Y'all are crazy, haha." I couldn't say it better than the top 3 comments on that post. You reposting is crazier. There's room for both, just like there's room for all those Spider-Man. Support a brother. Try to stop another black man's bag? I don't know about that. Loved your Blade. Let's usher in a new era.
It's not the actor's fault. There's a lot more that goes on with pulling this Blade stuff off.
And that's that talking out of both sides of his mouth that I'm talking about. Like, oh, Sergio, you're crazy for writing that Mahershala's Blade movie should be canceled, but I'm going to go ahead and post it on my Instagram to promote it to all my followers. Like, as Judge Judy would say,
"Don't pee on my leg and tell me it's raining."
Then after Ryan Reynolds' self-imposed gag on talking about any of the cameos was lifted, he posted on Instagram on Monday that Wesley should get another Blade movie.
For me, there was a real personal connection to Wesley and Blade.
Ryan is a whole other segment. But yeah, obviously Wesley loved this. The rapper reported on Ryan's tweet, and Wesley shared it on his Instagram grid and put the prayer emoji as his caption. Like I said, I don't fault Wesley for wanting to do another Blade movie. Like, why wouldn't he? Yeah, it'd be a good paycheck. But I mean, Wesley wasn't wrong to doing a 4th movie. Like, he didn't do a 4th movie because the 3rd movie, Blade Trinity, didn't do very well. Audience interest had clearly waned. And there's no reason to think that audience interest had picked back up in the last 15 years. And when Mahershala's casting was announced, there was no big outcry that the role was being taken away from Wesley. Not at all. Wesley's all of a sudden trying to create this narrative that Blade only works with him. Like, give me a break. As I said before, much of the delay from Mahershala's Blade can be accounted for by 3 big things. 1, Mahershala's casting was announced very prematurely.
Mahershala is an amazing actor who walked in one day and said, I think I want to be Blade.
So yeah, this wasn't Marvel going to look for a new Blade. Mahershala came to them saying, I want to play the role, and they were like, okay, yes. But then, yeah, then they have to start the process of getting a script written and everything like that.
And we want to find the right way to do that.
Plus, Marvel had announced like 15 projects that were going to precede Blade. So it's going to be a while. Then there was a global pandemic. Oh yeah. And then there was the writer's strike. Then there was the actor's strike.
But Eric Pearson, who's a great writer, is working on a draft right now. That is very exciting.
But yeah, sure, Blade is having some holdups, but I can guarantee you it's not because the writers can't seem to crack how to do a Blade movie without Wesley Snipes. Give me a break. Who the hell thinks Wesley's performance as Blade was so unbelievably amazing that no other actor could possibly have another worthy take on it? Actresses have played Catwoman after Michelle Pfeiffer and been very good at it. After Jack Nicholson was nominated for a Golden Globe and a BAFTA award for playing the Joker, Heath Ledger still played the role, and he won an Oscar. And after that, Joaquin Phoenix took on the role and won an Oscar. So it's completely delusional of Wesley to believe that he was so good in Blade that no other actor should play the role, not even a 2-time Oscar winner. Give me a break. I agree that his Blade isn't recognized as part of Marvel's legacy. That's because no one is, other than Robert Downey Jr. He gets credit for every movie that came before him, after him, every movie he wasn't in. It's all Robert Downey Jr.'s credit. So this appearance in Deadpool and Wolverine was very well deserved. I love that Wesley got this. He got his flowers. Not many actors get this kind of victory lap that Wesley just got in Deadpool and Wolverine. Just because people like seeing him again briefly, and now he got a big cheer from the crowd, doesn't mean he deserves a 4th movie now. It's done. Bring on Mahershala. What do you think?